Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is time for another handbag review. This time I am doing a review of the Gucci Gigi Marmont. This is the small shoulder bag, and this is just such a chic looking, like almost like vintage style bag. It's giving serious nautical vibes. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a full look at the handbag, like the outside, the inside. I'm gonna share with you what it fits inside, and I'm also gonna share with you what it looks like on yours truly. So if that sounds good, let's dig in. All right, so let's start with a look at this bag. So as you can see here, it is really good size. It says it's, when I was borrowing this, and I'll explain how I borrow these bags at the end. When I was borrowing this says it's the small one, but it definitely doesn't feel small. This bag is a really good size. It fits a lot, and it has this really beautiful kind of quilted ivory leather on the outside. Has this really lovely navy blue piping kind of all around the bag, which will show you all the sides. Has almost like this vintage Gigi Gucci logo on the front. And then we'll just show you a little bit of the top. So the top does have the strap, which you can basically, when I wear it on, you can wear it like this, wear it crossbody, or you can wear it looped on your shoulder. So I'll show you that later. And then just panning around. So the bag is kind of open on the side, but I don't think anyone besides like sticking a finger in there, you can't really get in there. And you see instead of being the like quilted style leather, it's solid on the sides, but then it's also the quilting goes around through the back with the navy blue piping. Same thing with the bottom, it's that solid leather. Same thing on the other side. So now let's take a look at the bag and how it opens. So if you can see here, it's actually got a really interesting kind of clasp situation where you push this little button and it releases the bag, which I think is really great for safety and security, anti-theft. It's not very easy unless you know what you're doing to pop this bag open. So this is what the clasp looks like, and you can see that little button there. And then we've got the internal button, and this beautiful navy color from the piping continues into the bag. And then on the inside here, it's just kind of like almost, I think it might be suede, some sort of like beige suede-esque fabric on the inside. We've got a little Gucci logo here, and we've got a pretty nice sized internal pocket, which would be really nice for like your cards or like your house keys or like little things that you don't want floating around the bag. But yeah, it's basically just one major compartment with like a small zipped one internal pocket there. All right, so next up, let me show you what the bag fits inside. And below me here, I have some of my essentials that I would be carrying with me out and about in London. So I live in London for background, which comes in to relevance here. So I'm gonna start filling the bag. I've got my Louis Vuitton wallet. I've got like, I forget what it's called, but I'll link it down below, but it's an awesome, pretty good size wallet. But again, if you just wanted to use this section here to put your cash and cards, I think you could do that quite easily. But for sake of the video, I'm putting my wallet in here. Where it comes into London, I'm putting my umbrella in here because even when it says it's not raining, it rains. So we're putting her in there in the bottom. And then usually what else I carry with me, these are my wireless earbuds. And then my lipstick, the one that I'm wearing today, because sometimes people ask, is this Revlon Matte Balm. It's a crayon, and it's in shade 240, Striking Spectacular. Ooh. I don't even know if they make this shade anymore. It's a bit old, but it matches perfectly with my Zara dress. And then I also always like a Burt's Bees pomegranate chapstick. And then, you know, sunglasses. We always want those. And then we've got my phone. So I've got the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Yes, I know I need to probably upgrade it, but you know, So then if we put all these things in, dun da da da, we also would have plenty of room for my house keys to go in there as well. And then you can pop that right in there. So it all fits super comfortably. And what I like about this is, like, say I didn't want to put my full wallet in, I probably could sneak a power bank in there. If I didn't want to bring the umbrella, I could sneak a little, like, I have this really great Chili's 250 milliliter bottle of water, so I could probably, it's like the same size as the umbrella. So I feel like this bag is like a lot of bang for your buck in terms of what you can fit. Especially, I always say this in every video, if you watch a lot of them, is like, I'm a girl who likes my stuff with me. I like to go out for like many hours in the day and just have all the things. So I've really been loving using this bag just because it's just so versatile in terms of how much it can fit. Like, this size is wonderful. And the Gucci, Gigi, Marmont bags come in so many different colorways. So I don't know, like, what I would say with this colorway is it's so fun for summer. And I really do love wearing navy blue is like one of my, like, I wore her to Claridge's, which is like a very fabulous posh hotel. Went to dinner at Claridge's and I wore this like fabulous like navy dress with some ruffles and like a white blazer, and I wore this bag and some like nude, heels. I felt so chic with like the whole outfit combination and like some gold jewelry, some gold, I think I either wore gold hoops or pearl earrings, but felt so chic with that combination. So I do think like she's a classic bag, and she also, like, I'm wearing red right now, so you'll see when I do the try on piece. She does go with like a lot of colors, but I probably would go with like a black or a nude bag first in this style before I went to like this colorway. But if I already had those bags, oh yes, I think she would be such a wonderful addition, like summery, lovely addition to the wardrobe. So let's go show you now what she looks like on. All right, so now I'm wearing the bag, and forgive, I'm sure the lighting is not the best here, but this is where my mirror is in the house. So this is what she looks like on the shoulder. So just for context, I'm wearing some nude wedges. I'm wearing a really cute but very old little Zara mini dress. It's actually warm in London, yes. So this is what she looks like on the shoulder. And as you can see, it's just like such a great chic little bag. Whether you're like wearing jeans, you're wearing a long dress, a short dress, she definitely can like dress up or dress down. So it's just such a fun, like, little classic bag. But let me show you now what she looks like crossbody. All right, so this is what the bag looks on me crossbody. So for reference, I am 5'7.5". The half counts, and I just love how this bag looks crossbody on. It's so chic. I love, like, if you look really closely at just the thick, chunky gold strap, and it does have this kind of nice navy bit, so it's not like chain metal is digging into you. It's just so chic. It's got a vintage element to it. I love the attention to detail that went in this bag. And for context, so like my hip bone is kind of, I'm short-waisted, my hip bone is like up here, kind of hits like upper thigh on me at 5'7.5". And I don't think there's a way, unfortunately, you could adjust this one. So my short ladies, you might want to try this on store and see if it makes sense, but it's nice that you can also wear it on the shoulder as well. But yeah, I just think what a chic, lovely bag. All right, so back at my desk now, and I'm gonna take her off the crossbody. Final thoughts on the bag. Would I buy this bag? I think I already kind of answered that earlier in the video, and the answer is yes. I think for me, it would just depend on what's already in my collection. I find I get the most wear out of like a classic black handbag, a classic like tan beige handbag. Those are my like go-to neutrals. But then once I had my neutrals in my collection, I think like a white and navy bag would be super chic. So, and given that I wear so much navy and like classic colors like red or green or purple, I think there's so many colorways that would work really well with this bag. So yes, that's a resounding yes. And I did mention to you earlier in the video that I don't actually own this bag, I'm borrowing it. Because I live in London, I'm using a service which is in London called Cocoon Club. It's a luxury handbag rental. This video is not sponsored in any way. I am a paying subscriber. Because I get access to these bags, and I always have a hard time when I'm selecting a new one because I get the dimensions to measure them, but I always want to know, like, what does the bag fit inside? What does it look like on someone? And whether you're buying it new or you're borrowing it, it's just really hard to find that online. I do not know why e-commerce companies do not do more of that. I feel like they would sell more bags. So that's why I'm making these videos. It's just like to pass the love on, whether you're like a collector or you just love handbags or you're looking to buy something like me. I just feel like sharing is caring. So would love to hear your feedback on this bag. What do you think of it? Do you own it? Do you own like a similar Gucci Marmont bag? How is it worn for you? Like, should I buy one? Like, give me all the tips. Sharing is caring here on this channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button. That really helps me know which videos you want to see more of. And I would also love it if you would consider subscribing and joining me on this wonderful YouTube journey. I make travel videos, lifestyle videos, handbag reviews, so many fun things for you to tune into. So thanks again for tuning in. I will leave everything linked down below, and I will see you soon.